So I got these 8 items for 526 bucks. That's not the crazy part. The crazy part is how much I saved. $592. Let me show you guys what I picked up and why I bought it. So I just went to the outlet yesterday, which was Sunday, the Sunday before Black Friday, and I wanted to see what I could get. And to be honest, I found a lot of really good stuff, so I'm gonna show you guys what I picked up in this video and why I bought it. First off, for reference, I went to the outlet at around 5 p.m., so it was way later in the afternoon. This place was packed. I mean, I could not even find barely a place to park. I didn't record the parking lot, but I recorded myself walking. You guys can kind of see how busy it was, and that wasn't even half of it. I mean, Nike was insanely busy. There were shoes everywhere. I'll try to show you guys videos on the screen, but it was packed. The important note is you can still make money even if your Nike outlet is packed. You just have to know where to look. So I spent about 30 minutes in there, picked up 8 items. Let's go through them one by one. I'm gonna start with my favorite, which were these Halloween dunks. These just released last month, and these are sick. I mean, the green is really, really cool. They got a sick material to them. It's got a really hard rubber on the swoosh and also on the toe. Like, this is a really dope shoe in person. Insole has a bunch of skulls in it. You probably can't see it. It's kind of like a, different type of art, but I really love this shoe, and I got it for a really good price, which is why I love it more. So I found this shoe on the back wall. It's the first shoe I actually saw when I walked in, and I grabbed it right away because I'd never seen it before. So I thought it was gonna be really, really cool. It was 40% off, which saved me $52 instantly. 52 bucks instantly. And on top of that, on each and every purchase in this haul, I got an additional 15% off, which ended up saving me a ton of money. I mean, literally over 100 bucks just from getting that extra 15 on top of the 40 that I got. If you guys are curious how to get that 15, by the way, I teach it for free in my reselling challenge down below. You guys can use the first link in the description to sign up. But anyways, this shoe right here, I ended up paying 66 bucks for, which is a great deal. It is my size too, so this should be a shoe that I would keep. But Halloween passed, I don't really have any need to wear this shoe, so I'm definitely gonna sell it. Goes for around retail is what I saw. Some pairs go for around 140, it retailed 130, so I think I'll get at least 130 for it. After fees get paid around 115, I would say. And yeah, that's gonna be a really, really solid $50 profit. So 50 bucks on the first pair. Let's go to the next one. Next one were these Aunt Pearls, and this one helps to be tall. This one was on the very top shelf, and I saw it, and there was a group of people right in front of me. It was very difficult to get to, but thankfully I walked through them, was able to grab it, no issues. And this shoe is dope. I love the KD4s, to be honest, and this shoe is just so sick. Every hooper loves pink basketball shoes. I mean, who doesn't? And this shoe is just awesome. So this KD4 also retailed 130, so it's the same story. I paid 66 bucks for these, which is a really good price. This is a size 8. The bigger sizes sell a lot better, but size 8 also goes for around retail, which is awesome. So I'll probably make the same $50 as I will on those other dunks. However, I think the dunks are a little bit cooler. This shoe is dope as like a hooper, but I really like seeing those dunks in person. These are just also really cool as well. So again, these were just sitting on the shelves, and they were very easy finds for me because, I mean, this one's bright pink, the other one's bright green. I knew that they had dropped recently, as most people know, and this just goes to show that you can find recent releases at your outlets for 50% under retail. I mean, literally both of these were about 50% under retail. I think it was 49% to be exact. So either way, I'm getting a really, really good deal on both of these. Next pair is a pair I know a lot of you guys have at your outlets, which are these Kobe 8 Protos that just came out. I love this shoe. I had all 5 colorways. This was sitting at the outlet at retail, so it was listed at 180. But again, I got it 40% off and then an additional 15. So I was able to bring the price down a ton. The 40% saved me $72 and the extra 15 saved me a little bit more. I ended up paying $92 total on this pair, which is awesome because again, it retailed 180. So that's a great pickup. Now, here's the only downside. As you guys can see, this shoe is very small. This is a size 5, but it's a size 5 men's. So size 5 men's is exponentially better than size 5 grade school. The reason that is they don't make a lot of size 5 men's. This is a very rare shoe to find. And I will be honest with you, I actually saw this shoe in store, not this Sunday, but the previous Friday. So I saw this shoe about 10 days ago and I passed it. It was still there 10 days later, which is usually not a good sign. However, I've sold so many small size 5 basketball shoes, and I actually checked the market again on GOAT and POIZON and some of these other platforms, and they were selling really good. I mean, one just sold on GOAT for, I believe, around retail, around 180. Which, guys, if I pay 92 and sell it for 180, I'm super happy with that. And then I got to thinking, guys, worst case scenario, even if I sold this for the grade school prices, if I sold this for 130, I would still make $20 profit. So this was a no-brainer pickup for me. I already know I'm gonna make money on it. It was just so cheap. Worst case, I sell it for 130. Best case scenario, I sell it for around 180. I mean, some pairs are listed right now at 220 plus on this shoe. So this was just a solid pickup. I'm okay with waiting because I only spent 90 bucks. I mean, I got it half off. So that one could be really good or just kind of good. Let's get into some really solid ones that I know I'm gonna make money on. Next, were a pair of the new COJP Dunks, really solid shoe. I've actually already bought another of these at the same outlet for the same price. But it's the same deal. Again, these were 40% off. then an additional 15, which just brings the price super cheap. And they're selling around retail. Some sizes are selling around 120 and some sizes are selling around 100. But either way, this is a really solid shoe and it's a dope colorway. Since this shoe retailed 120, it is actually a little bit cheaper. I paid 61 bucks or about $62 for this shoe. And again, like I was saying, it's selling for around 100 to 110 is what I'm seeing on online right now. So if I sell it for even 100 bucks, I'll make still $30 on it. I'm cool with that. Quick 30 bucks, nothing wrong with that. And again, it doesn't really take much time to flip this shoe. So look out for shoes like these that are pretty much guaranteed profits. Again, you gotta have an eye for it because it shows 120. And if you know like, hey, this shoe isn't good picking up at 120, well, obviously, no, you're not gonna buy it. But because I'm getting that 40 and that 15 on top of it, I already knew it was gonna be good just because of those discounts, which just goes to show why discounts can actually make you money. Without having them, you can't really make money on certain shoes. All right, shoe number 4. This was debatably my best pickup, and it just goes to show why you should look up each and every shoe, all right? So this shoe was actually sitting on the ground because people had shit everywhere. I had walked by it probably 5-6 times, and I go, okay, it's an Air Max 1, I might as well take a look at it, and it's a good colorway, and I'm glad I did. So this was actually refurbished, which if you don't know means they basically take this shoe, they clean it up again, and then they sell it. This shoe is listed as slightly imperfect. I can't tell you guys any issue with this shoe. If you guys see, the bottoms are completely unworn, and this isn't dirt, by the way, that's just the grind that they use on this. It's the same, the type of rubber, but this shoe is completely fine. I mean, there's no wear on the insole. It looks brand new, and I'm gonna sell it brand new, just missing lid, or no box actually. The only issue I see with this shoe is maybe it has like a little bit of a red mark there, but I guarantee you if I just rub that with my finger, yeah, it already came out. So I don't think there's anything really wrong with this shoe, but let's get into the price. So it was marked at 75 bucks, which is really cheap. Add on the 40 and 15, it gets even cheaper. 40 and 15 brought this shoe down to $38, 38 bucks. And I looked it up, and the past sales have been around 150 to 170 on the shoe. Why? Because this is the leather version of the Air Max 1, all right? They don't make these a lot. This is a higher quality one. Like if you have the real leather compared to like the suede or whatever, people like these ones more. And being a size 7, that is the perfect woman's size. This is a woman's shoe, obviously. Well, actually, it's a men's shoe, but women are going to buy this shoe. But either way, that combination makes this shoe very, very good. So I have no doubt in my mind that I can get 150 for this shoe. It doesn't sell super, super quick, which is to be expected. But if I paid 30 and I sell it for 150 or even 130, I'm super happy with it. You can't really lose money when you're paying $40 on a pair like this. I mean, worst case scenario, I get at least 100 bucks for this shoe, and I still double my money. But this was a shoe that I was glad I looked up because a lot of people would walk by these shoes just because, they see them and they look really common. But some colorways of Air Max 1s and Air Max 90s are very profitable. You just have to look. All right, this isn't a shoe, but this is a big tip. So I wear polos all the time, and I golf, and I wear polos for work and stuff whenever I'm doing my coaching. I just like it. It makes you look professional. But either way, buy shirts when you're reselling. The reason I say that is because we want to be able to get all these discounts. We want the employees to like us. And I'm telling you, if you buy t-shirts, it doesn't make you look as much of a reseller. I got 7 different shoes here, and again, they're all different sizes. You could consider reselling. I wasn't really bulk buying one specific pair, but I always buy t-shirts. This was 40 bucks. After all the discounts, I think I paid $20 for this shirt. So it's a nice polo for 20 bucks, which is great. Get some other t-shirts. Nike sells t-shirts at their store for like $8 using the discounts. So grab something like that, but no one's ever complained about having too many t-shirts. At least grab something because it kind of makes you look a little bit more like a normal purchase. All right, one of my favorite purchases, these GT3 cuts. This is actually a PE, player exclusive, which is the Jordan Pool PE. It's got like some sun there. It kind of looks like, yeah, it's like a day at the pool, which is pretty nice. This is a size 13, which is a very, very popular basketball size, obviously. I don't think I'm gonna have any issue selling this shoe. The market's kind of weird on this shoe because it's not a super popular shoe because with PEs, they don't make a ton of them. So you don't get a lot of data. But I'm paid $96 for a GT3 cut, which is one of the most popular basketball shoes right now. And again, it retails $190. So I got a really good deal. It's listed around retail right now. Even if I sell it at $150, I mean, I'm gonna make $40 on this pair minimum. I bought it. There's really no risk on this shoe. I feel like it just might not be the quickest mover. But still, either way, beautiful shoe. I mean, they did a really good job with this shoe. It looks awesome in person. Last but not least, Jordan 6 golf shoes. This shoe is not the prettiest Jordan 6 that they've made. I have some other Jordan 6 golf shoes that are really pretty, but it's so cheap. It was listed at 100 bucks plus all the discounts. I paid like $50 for these. Guys, I just sold a pair of Jordan 1 low golf shoes. I'll put it on the screen right now. I think my payout was 108 or something like that. That was a shoe I picked up for $50. And that shoe is much worse than this one. This shoe retailed $220. That shoe only retailed $140. So with that being said, I think this shoe is a lot more valuable than that one. The market's probably around like 100 bucks on these. Again, I paid 50. I have no doubt that I'm gonna make money on this shoe. I can sell it on eBay, no problem. I mean, there's so much money in the golf space. I think you guys just got to realize it. Like, golf's expensive and it's an expensive sport, and people want to look good for their buddies and whoever they're playing with. They will spend a lot of money on Jordan golf shoes. There are actually 2 pairs of these, size 11. I left one behind just in case someone else wanted it, but I didn't want to buy 2 of the same shoe. I probably could have now that I'm thinking about it because they were so cheap, but hey, again, I'm cool with one, and chances are when I go back later, it'll still be there. But yeah, that was the haul, and everything added together, they're all going to be minimum around $50 profits. So I think I'm going to make at least $400 from that trip, probably even more, to be honest, because there was some of these other shoes, like these, for example, can sell for $100 profit pretty easily. So I saved 500 something bucks from that trip, which was awesome, and I only spent around 500 bucks. That's a really good haul. And I'm telling you guys, you can go at any time during the day and you can find really good shoes. You just have to be consistent. And if you're having trouble in-store sourcing, if you just don't know where to go, what to look for, or how to get the best discounts, I recommend you join my free reselling community. It's down in the description below. I teach you guys how to get 15% off every time you go, in-store and online, which is sweet. I actually just did an online sourcing video where we used it. Found some really good deals if you guys want to check out that video on my YouTube. Another thing that we give you access to is our Nike in-store monitor. So what that does is it allows you to actually check your local Nike outlet and see what's in stock before you go. I personally didn't use it for anything here, but I usually do use it when I go sourcing because I can look up what's there before I even go, which is super, super valuable. But these shoes, would ping on that in-store monitor as well, and I would see it. Again, I got done golfing and then the Nike outlet was on the way home, so I stopped by. Like, that's just what I usually do. But either way, the in-store monitor can give you a lot more consistency because you can know what's there ahead of time, which is just a huge help. And again, like I said, it's completely free for you guys to use. You just have to sign up down below and join our Discord and you can use it, which is awesome. And I wish I had these type of tools for free when I first started reselling. So I hope you guys got some value from this video and you guys love these crazy savings that are out there. Again, you guys can go get these savings for yourself or flip them, do what you want. But there are some really, really good deals out there. Make sure you guys take advantage of Nike's 40% off sale because it's not going to last long. And I mean, it's really good. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a blessed week. See ya.